Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Say, could that lass be I? Mary of soul, she sailed on a day over the sea to sky.
Hi you guys. So I have some incredibly exciting news. Today is the day. Today is the reveal. I know I've piked the curiosity tendrils out there for some of you and you're like, ooh, what's the thing? What's the thing? What's happening? So I am launching a project today. Today is the dark moon. I spoke a little bit about why I thought that was really appropriate for me in my last video. It's the dark moon. I'm feeling those energies. It's the time for fresh beginnings and new things happening, and I really feel like that's a theme of this year as well. Like, there are so many people out there who are launching their own businesses and stepping into their passions and the creative pursuits that they've been wanting to dive into for so long, you know, whatever those pursuits are. It's like people seem to be really stepping into that this year. A lot of people that I've seen, which is like so exciting to me. That for me is like one of the things that just gets me going. Like when I see people really begin to like live their dreams like that, oh man, those are the people who inspire me the most. And I think it's something that's touched me so deeply, seeing other people do this, because it's something that I've always wanted to do as well, but I've been too afraid to. So I did mention last week, I got an almighty kick up the rear by the universe. Things happened. I had major life breakdown. Fortunately, I had someone who I turned to for guidance, and this person helped me through and kind of into that space of clarity, you know. I was definitely in the space of awareness at that time, like, hello, major awareness, and then what? And then I was able to step into clarity, and now I'm stepping into action. So one of the things that is changing and coming about in my life, something that I'm creating, is this new venture. So what am I doing? Well, something I have always been really, really passionate about, and something that when I'm in the moment and doing it, just I feel in soul space, you know, I feel alive like I do with nothing else. It's something that really gets me going and lights me up, and that is making art. For me, that's visual art mostly at the moment. So I love painting, I love drawing, I love pastel, grey lead, pencil, whatever, everything, but usually like works on pieces of paper. And I've been doing rock painting as well. That's been so fun because it's something that's a bit different, and I haven't sort of, you know, it's not a flat canvas, so it's a really fun and interesting thing to do. So I have been diving back into my art again, and I truly feel like this is one of the things that I was put on this magnificent earth jewel to do. It's something that just absolutely gets me into soul space, and when I'm there I feel so connected with myself and with what's going on, and I can lose hours and hours and hours, you know. I can just be in that space of creativity and a whole day's gone, and then the next day and the next day. So this is what I'm doing. I am making art. One of my dreams always, like ever since I was little, and I wouldn't say started creating because it would have been several years after I started at least, but I've always wanted to share my art with people. I've always wanted it to be something that's out there and, you know, to inspire people and to share beauty, and that's now something that I'm going to be doing. I'm doing right now. Oh my goodness, this is it, to say it's happened. It's there. So I'm an artist. Hello, my name is Owlvine and I'm an artist. Those are words I've never said before. So I have found the perfect website for me to start sharing my art with you all. So when I was thinking about, you know, I would love to share my art one day, but, you know, then I've got to think about like printing and shipping, and it was a bit too much for this brain here. Well, I was directed to actually a fantastic website that does all of that for me. So they do printing on all kinds of products. So you can get like actual art prints and all kinds of other things, which I'll tell you about soon, with your art on them, you know, or my art on them, or, you know, whatever. So you upload pictures and fix them all up and everything first, put them on there, and then they print out these amazing quality products with the art on them. And they ship them out to all the people all over the world. It's amazing. Oh my goodness. So I want to share some of my pieces with you. These are a couple of little tidbits of what's on the website. You can head over now if you want to go see what's on there currently. I've got a few things up there now. I will be having plenty more up there. I'm in creative space now, creative mode. So I've got more to upload, and it's all going to be happening from here. So the website is Society6, so the word society with the number 6.com, and then it's /Owlvine. Nice and easy. Society6.com /Owlvine. There's a link down below. There will always be a link down below now. It's a nice, easy one to remember, I think. So this is one of the pieces that I have up there, and all of these have been touched up in Photoshop now. I've been rehashing my Photoshop skills. That's something I was really good at in high school, and then I was like, I don't know how to use this anymore. So I've had to be relearning that this week, and I've picked it up quite quickly, so which is awesome. So I've been able to put up, you know, my pictures to a good quality, which I'm very excited about. So this is one of the pieces that I have up there. This is like a it was based off another art image that I saw that really, really inspired me. And to me, you can see the figure here is quite washed out, and the rest of it's very vivid. This is like daydreaming. You know, when you go into those spaces, or like astral travel, or like, you know, other space, mind space, in there somewhere, and you know, everything of that world becomes so vivid, and the is it corporeal? Intrinsic. See, Crimson always uses these words, and now they're always stuck in my head. Corporeal. The corporeal world becomes hazy, and everything, the richness of that place comes alive. So this is what that piece means to me. Now on Society6, I love it. I love this website, and I'm like, there's a couple of other people from YouTube who are on it as well, which is like awesome. But I've got like travel mugs and bath mats and tote bags, and there's phone cases and clocks and pillows, and like I think I got some t-shirts and like all this stuff, right? It's amazing, and like, oh, it's so amazing. Like, mind blown. Who knew? Now, you might recognize this piece. This is my little YouTube icon. I have this there. This piece to me, this is like one of those pieces, you know, just like gets me. I created this piece when I was in a stage of like, this was the very beginning of me discovering my spiritual path, actually. And I had this yearning within me to break out and dance and be free and like express that inner femininity, you know, just for it to come out, burst out, and to be unleashed. And so this is what that piece was about, you know, coming out of like, no, not even coming out of, but being in that space of expanse. So I love this piece. This piece holds like a very dear place in my heart, which is why I made it my YouTube icon as well. Because for me, it was the very beginning of this journey. I was doing my arts therapy course at the time, and you know, through doing art in that space, it was like really going inward. And you know, that kind of figure and that energy kept coming up for me. It kind of frustrated me at one point, because I'm like, I know it's there, but what does it mean? And it got me to the place where I really began to search spirituality, and here I am, and here you are, and here we are, and oh my goodness, and now I'm sharing my art, and wow, like I've always been, oh my goodness, like so afraid to, and here I am doing it, and it's just incredible. I'm so excited. Can you tell? Oh my goodness, I have the most expressive face. Yes, I'm excited. Okay, so here's another piece. Now this has got glitter on it, which is why it's like, look at this, shiny, shiny, so pretty. And this one I called Child of the Universe. And there is this female figure here, and she's looking up at the stars, and there's like a little moon there. This one I love, and this one came out really, really well actually, like through Photoshop and onto the website. There's like some extra color in there, and so you can't really see there's a bit of green down here, but there's like some purple through it as well, and I just love it. And this one to me is like so pagan, right? Like this is like when I step outside and like stare at the night sky, oh, like that expanse, you know, like that feeling of awe, and like I am so freaking tiny, and like look at all the stars, and this is just like the only stars that I can see. There are that many more in our galaxy, and what's beyond that, and oh my goodness. And like those are the moments, especially those moments like where I truly feel like awe, you know, that wonder of the universe, and like how huge this web is that we're a part of. Like, wow. So this is just a little something to express that. Oh, I get chills. I need to go stare out at the night sky now. It's a cloudy day though, so I don't know if we're going to get stars tonight, but oh, I hope so. Because I really want to go outside. And it'll be a good night too, because it's the dark moon. So if anyone's feeling inspired, the night sky is just outside the door, and it's the dark moon. So it's the perfect night for stargazing. Just saying. And this is another sky picture. The sun. So this to me, even though there's like cooler colors used, it's a very warm image, and it's that fiery energy, you know. Like for me, this image, I just bonked myself in the head. This image has a real fiery energy to it, and like, you know, I got a whole lot of fire in my chart, and I'm just like so fiery. And this for me was like really stepping into that fire self. Like I was in denial of my elemental fire force for a long time. Like I didn't feed it. I squashed it down with a lot of earth and a lot of water, and you know, it wasn't something that I really allowed to get out there. You know, it's that action and passion and expression, which is something that I've always been hugely passionate about, but I wasn't allowing myself the space to do that. This is one of the things that is allowing me to do that. Like making my art is like absolutely engaging my fire, as you may be able to tell. So this for me was like one of those moments, you know, where I really, really got it and was like, I need to be stepping into like giving myself that fiery space, and I am now, and it's amazing, and it's the sun. And then I'll share one more piece. This one's a little bit different to those. This one is a very old piece, and it showed up, it came up really nicely on Photoshop, thank goodness. It looks so raggedy now, but it's come around with, I think I did this in high school, a long time ago. It looks terrible in the camera, but it is a hand. So muscles and fingers. But I wanted to show this one because it's a bit different. It's a grey lead drawing, whereas the others are sort of like colour and movement and that sort of thing, whereas this is a lot more sort of bold. And at the moment, this is like the most masculine piece, you know, that energy of masculine that I have up currently. And I just love the strength of it. And again, it's not looking great, but it looks, if I do say so, like I'm nailing Photoshop, and it came out really well, so I'm very excited about that. But I love it. Like I love kind of the shape in it and that movement and the strength in it as well. So that is my super freaking exciting news. I have put myself out there. Here I am. I did the whole like AA thing. My name's Owlvine. I'm an artist. A lot of you guys have been asking to see artwork because you've seen maybe a few snippets here and there of little bits that I have around in my room if I've done like, you know, room tours or whatever. So now you can go and have a look. I have, how many pictures? I have 13, 14, 15, I'm not sure now how many pictures I have up there of work that I've done. I've got more to put up still, like I said, and I'm creating now. Like I'm in the space of creativity, and I'm so grateful that I'm able to share this with you guys, and I'm so grateful for this space as well. I just want to say that like you guys are so supportive. Ever since I started my channel, like I have been greeted with nothing but kindness, acceptance and love, and that just means everything to me. And you know, that was a space that I really wanted to create, and all I did was vibrated my thing, and all of you amazing people who vibrate at that level have come in as well. It's just absolutely incredible. So thank you so much for always giving to me of your kindness, for engaging with me in comments, you know, through any platform, whatever platform it may be. It's an amazing thing. I feel so grateful for you all, and because this space feels so good and so safe to me, it's really helped me to put myself out there like this now. Like I said a few times, it's something that I've wanted to do for so long and just kind of haven't got there. Little kick up the butt and an amazing group of people, and I'm like, you know what, yes, like I'm going to share this now. So my work, I really, like I said before, I hope that it inspires, and I hope that it brings beauty. Just if you have a look at it, you may purchase something, I don't know, but just sort of putting it out there into the world, you know, that's what I want to create, you know, that inspiration and that beauty. Now, if you guys do end up purchasing anything, if you want to, I would love to see photos of it. So like I said, some of the you know, there are lots of items and things like that, so like maybe you might do like travel mug like shot, or like, you know, here's the picture hanging on the wall or whatever. Like if that's something that you'd like to do, I would love to see. Like that would just make my, I don't know what length of time, like a day, a week, a month. That would mean everything to me. So if that's something that you want to do, if you feel called to any of the pieces that are up there now or in the future, whatever, that would be something that would be cool. So that's an option if you kind of want to be like, hey, oh my goodness, because it is a website that is slightly removed from me. You know, like I'm not personally shipping out the orders and things like that, which is actually really good for most of you, because shipping from Australia is very expensive, right? Well, these guys are located in America. Most of you are located in or somewhere near, at least closer relatively than Australia, to that area, which means shipping is going to be like way cheaper for you. They do ship to Australia as well for all my Australian peeps, because you guys are there, and New Zealand peeps as well, and Southern Hemisphere peeps. I don't know what would be, there's closer, whoever's closer to me, you know, they ship around here as well. It is a little bit more expensive, but I will be setting up an Etsy store with my rocks and things like that in the near future. I want to create some more first, and have kind of like a little bulk, and then I'll put those up as well and let you guys know all about that. And those will obviously be shipped from Australia, so that will be like favouring down under. And at the moment, Society 6 is favouring up top, so there you go. Thank you so much for watching this, and thank you for all of your support always. I hope that you enjoy having a little peruse and see what I've got going on. I'm wishing you guys so much love, many, many, many blessings, and I hope that you will pursue your dreams, whatever they are. If nothing else, I hope you take that inspiration from this video.